Hi, my name is Mona, and I'm the Blind Traveler. Follow me along to see what adventures I'll get into today. Today, I'm in Lebanon.
The Gibran Museum.
The museum for Gibran Khalil Gibran. He was an amazing poet, visual artist, writer who was born in 1883 in Lebanon, actually around here somewhere. A few years later, his mom took him and his half-brother and his sisters to Boston. So he immigrated to Boston, where I live, and that's where they discovered his talents. He grew up, but when it was 1898, his mom sent him back here to get to know his dad more and his heritage. What was really interesting is a couple of years later after that, both his sister and brother passed away from tuberculosis, and his mom died from cancer. So here, we were able to go inside the museum. We can't take pictures or videos. We saw a lot of his paintings, a lot of things that were valued to him. And actually, this place used to be a monastery. That was his dying wish, is that he would be buried in this monastery, and he is. So we got to see his tomb, and he also had the dying wish of having this inscribed on his tomb, which is, "I am alive and I'm standing here beside you," which was a little creepy, but we got to see where he was buried down there and some of his personal effects. But it's also a really beautiful part of the country. Very interesting man. It makes me want to read a little bit more about his poetry. One of the sayings that he had was, "To every image, it should be the beginning of the unseen image." And I thought that was very profound. So with that, stay tuned.
Khalil Gibran is honored with a plaque in Boston, Massachusetts, right by the Boston Public Library. On its plaque, it reads, "It was in my heart to help a little because I was helped much."
Hope you enjoyed The Blind Traveler. If so, like and subscribe and hit the bell for future notifications. And if you're interested to see how I travel as a blind person, check out my series, Planes, Trains, and Canes. The link is listed below.